With this video, we would like to give you more practical information on the feast testings. So listen carefully and make sure to watch the entire video, as each and every step that will be explained is important for you to know. First of all, if you come by car, you will have to park outside, so don't drive to the gates. Parking will be foreseen on the grass outside the gated area. To access our site, you will need to go via the guardhouse, and before entering the guardhouse, please put on a mask. You will need to bring your own mask. We ask you to wear this mask when you're walking towards another location. So once you are seated behind a computer to take your test, or once you are seated during a break, you can take off the mask. At the guardhouse, you will be asked for your ID card or for your passport. Also, do make sure that you arrive on time, as access to our site will be denied if you arrive late. You can arrive in a time slot of 15 minutes before the latest arrival time that was assigned to you. In the email that you received from us, a starting time was mentioned. This starting time is the latest time for you to arrive, so if you arrive after this time, access to our site will be denied. You can, however, enter the guardhouse 15 minutes before this starting time. We ask you to only approach the guardhouse in the time slot that was assigned to you, as we want to avoid large groups to arrive at the guardhouse at the same time. It almost feels needless to say, but please stay home in case you are sick or show any symptoms of sickness, and contact us on @co_recruitment@skies.be if this would be the case. This mailbox will be monitored. When you enter the building in which the tests will take place, present yourself at the welcome desk. And before taking a seat behind your computer, you will receive a presentation to give you more details on the feast test itself. So before going to your computer, make sure that you have followed this presentation. At all times, try to respect the rules of social distancing and maintain a distance of 1.5 meters in relation to others. We'd like to ask you to be respectful towards other candidates and towards our Sky staff. We will take all the necessary measures, such as providing hand gels, markings on the floor, sufficient room, etc., to keep everything as safe as possible. To avoid gatherings in larger groups, we decided to change the process of the selection procedure compared to how we did it last year. Feast 1 and Feast 2 will now take place on the same day. This means that when you finish Feast 1, you will have to go to the welcome desk again, and one of our colleagues will tell you whether you have passed Feast 1 or not. You will only be told if you've passed Feast 1 or not, and we will not discuss into detail which parts of the test you did well on or which parts you did not so well on. And we are very well aware that this will be an unpleasant moment for those of you who will receive a negative message. And we've considered many scenarios, but under the given circumstances, we believe that this is the best way. So please be prepared for getting your results straight after the test. In case you did not pass Feast 1, you will be asked to go home, unfortunately. The candidates who pass Feast 1, they will be asked to stay at Skies. So please keep this in mind when arranging pickups or public transport, as it is depending on your result on Feast 1 whether you will go home at around lunchtime or whether you will go home later in the afternoon at around 5 p.m. The candidates who've passed Feast 1, they will have a break and have the time to eat their lunch, so don't forget to bring your own packed lunch. After the break, you can take the Feast 2 test. Keep in mind that we will not give any feedback on Feast 2, and you will receive an email a few days later with the result of your Feast 2 test. Before providing you with a brief summary of the most important points mentioned in this video, we would like to wish you the best of luck, and we look forward to welcoming you at Skies.